Up next, if you didn't get a chance to make it out here to the Nebraskaland Days, there's another event happening in the eastern side of the state that might be an interest to some of our corn, soybean, and sorghum producers across the state. Make sure to mark your calendar for June 28th. That is the latest weed management field day held at the South Central Ag Lab near Clay Center. This half-day event will kick off at 8:30 in the morning with registration as well as coffee and rolls. The day's event will begin at 9 a.m. with demonstrations of projects for weed control in soybeans, corn, and sorghum.
It will be an excellent opportunity for growers and crop consultants and anybody basically interested in weed management. We have included a number of projects in corn and soybean, and also we have a project in sorghum. Majority of our projects are focusing on how best we can recommend to provide control of glyphosate resistant weeds like water hemp and palmer amaranth. Those are our two major problematic weeds in corn and soybean production. In addition, we also have included a number of other projects where we are integrating non-chemical control method options. For example, we will have a project about planting green. Means you can directly plant your cash crop like soybean when your cover crops such as cereal rye is green and actively growing. So that can provide further more suppression of summer annual weeds, and it can delay their emergence at least about 2 to 3 weeks. So that will be very interesting project for growers to see when we are terminating cereal rye after planting soybean. And then after 2 weeks of planting soybean, we are terminating cereal rye, and we were wanted to see how it will perform in terms of weed suppression when we terminate cereal rye 2 weeks after planting and 2 weeks before planting soybean.
While practices and management decisions on the farm may seem to be fairly consistent from year to year, attending events like this will continue to play an important role when it comes to making sure producers are getting the latest information from university researchers with the opportunity to see the results with their own eyes.
The good thing about our field day is the research plot will be in front of you. You can see the results, and we are providing all the information about what program we used in which research project. So you can decide by yourself what would you like to conduct in your own fields and in your program. So it's more like seeing is believing, you know. But we are also integrating with, we also have a project about interseeding small grains in soybean to provide some early season weed suppression, where we will have a project about interseeding wheat, barley and oat. So it will be a good comparison to see how much those small grains which was planted 1 month before planting soybean and it was planted at the same time of planting soybean will provide weed suppression.
Even if you don't have an agricultural operation of your own, this event will be worth attending for crop consultants as well, as there will be 3 CCA credits available to the attendees in the pest management category.
3 CCA credits will be available in pest management category. So a lot of crop consultants, if they are looking for CCA credits, this will be a good event to attend. And another thing is this is free to attend for anybody. We also provide lunch and dairy store ice cream, and so it will be a fun event to learn a lot about chemical and non-chemical control method options in corn and soybean. And we also have a project about controlling volunteer corn in sorghum.
To review, the Weed Management Field Day will take place on Wednesday, June 28th at the South Central Ag Lab near Clay Center, Nebraska. The event is free to attend. However, registration is required and will begin at 8:30 in the morning. Soybean demonstrations will follow from 9 a.m. to 10. Corn and sorghum demonstrations will take place from 10:15 to noon. Now, if you have any questions, you're encouraged to reach out to Amit either by phone or email. His information is now on the screen. We're also taking the liberty of adding this informative link along with this story. You can find those both on the Market Journal website.